Hello friends, my name is Elinara. I'm 27 years old. Please listen to my story completely. This story is full of emotions. This story is not only about sadness, but also about hope, about love, and about becoming strong again. It will help you learn English with simple and easy words. It will touch your heart. I promise you, when you finish this story, you will feel something beautiful inside your heart. So please do not stop in the middle. Read till the end. I lived in a small town with my husband, Eric. We were married for 3 years. Eric was kind, handsome, and smart. He always made me laugh. In the beginning, he would bring flowers for me. He would cook dinner when I was tired. He would say, "Elinara, you are my everything. I will never hurt you." I believed him. I trusted him with all my heart. Every morning, Eric kissed my forehead before going to work. I made tea for him. We would smile and talk. Sometimes we would walk to the park and hold hands. It felt like a dream, a sweet, happy dream, but slowly things changed. He started coming home late. He did not smile much. He stopped talking to me like before. I asked, "Eric, is everything okay?" He said, "Yes, just work stress." But I felt something was not right. One night, he came home after midnight. I was waiting for him. I said, "Where were you, Eric?" I was worried. He looked at me with tired eyes and said, "Don't start, Elinara." I am not in the mood. My heart broke a little, but I stayed silent. I thought maybe he was tired, then I found a message on his phone. It was from a woman named Lana. My hand shook. My heart beat fast. The message said, "Last night was amazing. I miss you already." I felt like the floor moved under my feet. I sat down. I could not breathe. My mind said, "No, this can't be true." But the message was clear. My husband, he was cheating, and not with just anyone, but with his ex-girlfriend. I waited for him to come home. I wanted to scream, but I didn't. I said softly, "Eric, who is Lena?" His face changed. He looked guilty. He tried to lie. "She's just a friend," I said. "Don't lie to me." I saw the message. He was quiet. Then he looked down and said, "I didn't plan this, Elinara. It just happened." Tears came down my face. I asked, "Do you love her?" He didn't answer. I stood up. My legs were weak, but I stood. I said, "I gave you my love, my heart, and my trust. I left my family for you. I believed in us." He said nothing. That night, I cried. I cried until my eyes hurt. I looked at the mirror and asked, what did I do wrong? But deep in my heart, I knew it was not my fault. I gave him love. I gave him everything. He chose to break it. Next morning, I packed my things. I took my favorite books, my clothes, my dreams. I left the house. I left the memories. I left the pain behind. I went to my sister's house. She hugged me and said, "You are brave, Elinara. You did the right thing." I cried in her arms. I cried not because I was weak, but because I was strong for too long. Days passed, then weeks, then months. The pain was still there, but I learned to smile again. I started a job in a small bookstore. I met kind people. I read books that gave me hope. I wrote in my diary every night. One day, a little girl came into the shop. She looked sad. She said, "My mommy is sick. Can you help me find a book that makes her smile?" I smiled and gave her a book called The Garden of Hope. She smiled back and said, "Thank you, kind lady." That day, I felt something warm in my heart. I realized even after pain, we can help others. Even with a broken heart, we can give love. One evening, I was closing the shop. A man came in. He had kind eyes. He said, "Sorry, I came late. Do you have any book about starting again?" I looked at him and said, "Yes, I do." We talked. His name was Daniel. He was a teacher. He lost his wife 2 years ago. He said, "Some days I feel empty, but I try to smile for my students." I said, "I understand." We talked more. We met for coffee. He listened to my story. I listened to his. We became friends. Then slowly something changed. I started to smile more. My heart felt light. One day Daniel said, "Eleonora, you have a beautiful soul. You make people feel warm. You help me heal." I said, "And you help me too." We sat in silence. But it was a peaceful silence. I did not feel alone anymore. Now, when I think of Eric, I do not cry. I do not feel hate. I feel free. I feel strong. I thank him. Yes, I thank him. Because he broke me, but that break helped me find my own light. That pain helped me grow Dot, and now I help other women. I teach them simple English. I tell them, you are not weak. You are not alone. Your story is not over. Dear friends, life can be hard. People may break your trust, but that is not your end. You can still find hope. You can still love again. You can still smile from your heart. So if someone has hurt you, remember, you are still beautiful. You are still strong. Do not let their lies stop your light. Let your heart shine again. Let your dreams fly. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it touched your heart. I hope it helped you learn English and also learn about life and love. Please like and subscribe to support my hard work. I want to bring you more beautiful, emotional, and amazing stories that help you grow and feel good. Thank you so much from my heart. Thank you, dear friend, for staying with me. I will now continue the story. There is more to feel, more to learn, and more to love. Please read with your heart. Let every word help you grow stronger. After meeting Daniel, life became calm again. Not perfect, but peaceful. I woke up every morning with a reason to smile. I made tea and watched the sun. I wrote kind messages to myself on the mirror. I would write, "You are brave. You are enough. You deserve love." I started helping at a small women's center. Many women came there with broken hearts. Some were hurt like me. Some had no place to go. Some had lost everything. One woman named Farah came crying. She said, "My husband says I'm not good enough. I cook, I clean, I take care of his family, but he never sees me. I held her hands and said, "Farah, I know your pain. But listen, you are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real, to be free. You are already good enough." She cried harder and hugged me. That hug was full of pain, but also full of healing. I realized when we help others, we also help ourselves. I told my story to many women. They listened. They cried. Then they smiled. They started believing in themselves. We made a group called Strong Hearts. Every Friday we met. We talked, we shared tea, we laughed, and we healed together. One day, Eric called me. My phone rang, and I saw his name. My hands went cold. My heart was calm but curious. I answered. "Hello," he said. "Eleonora, I just wanted to say sorry." I waited. He said, "You were the best thing in my life. I made a mistake. Lana left me. She said she didn't want to be with me. I lost everything." I took a deep breath. "Eric," I said, "you didn't lose everything. You lost me because you didn't see my worth, but I found myself. I found peace." He was quiet. I said, "I forgive you, but not because you asked. I forgive you so I can move on. I wish you peace, but I don't wish to go back." He said, "You sound different." "Yes," I said. "I am different. I am stronger now." After the call, I didn't cry. I didn't feel sad. I felt light, like a heavy stone was lifted from my heart. That day, I went to the mirror and said, "I am proud of you, Eleonora." Later that month, Daniel asked me, "Do you believe in love again?" I smiled and said, "Yes, but I believe in myself first." He held my hand. That's the best kind of love. Together, we built a small English class for women who never went to school. We use simple words. We use soft hearts. We laughed during lessons. One woman said, "Teacher, I am 45 and I am learning to write my name for the first time. I feel like a child, but in a good way." I said, "It's never too late to learn, and it's never too late to dream." I also started writing letters to myself. Every month, I wrote a letter and read it out loud. One letter said, "Dear Eleonora, I'm so proud of you. You were broken, but you stood up. You were hurt, but you gave love. You were left alone, but you found your light. Keep going. The world needs your heart." And dear friend, if you are reading this story, I want you to write a letter too. Write to yourself. Write with love. Say kind things. Say, "I am strong. I am kind. I can start again." One rainy evening, I walked in the garden. The flowers were dancing. The air was fresh. I saw a small child jumping in puddles. Her mother said, "Be careful, you will fall." The child laughed and said, "It's okay to fall. I like getting up again." I smiled. That small child was right. It is okay to fall. What matters is getting up again, with a smile, with hope. I looked at the sky and whispered, "Thank you, life. You hurt me, but you taught me. You broke me, but you built me again." Now, my life is full of small joys, a cup of tea, a warm book, a message from a student, a song on the radio, A walk with Daniel, a hug from a stranger. Love didn't leave me. It just came back in a different way, in stronger hands and softer eyes, and kinder heart stop. So my dear friend, if your heart is hurting, please remember this. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are learning. You are healing. You are becoming something beautiful, and love will find you again. But this time, it will respect you. It will hold you without hurting you. It will see your soul and say, I choose you every day. Thank you for reading my story. Please like and subscribe if you felt something in your heart. I want to share more stories, more love, more lessons. You help me keep going with your support. Every like, every comment, every share, it means so much. Are part of this journey. Let's grow together.